Warning: the following video contains explicit language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Hey, you guys!
Hello and welcome to this video. Hope everyone out there is doing good. Toils and tribulations to a minimum. I'd like to thank all the people that have been commenting. Having trouble talking today for some reason. Commenting on the videos. The people that have subscribed, I thank you. It means a lot to me, both the commenters and the subscribers. And if you've done both, well, you get a double thank you. Just had a scroll take off from behind me. Don't know if it got on the camera or not, but today, before I get into this video, I also want to thank all the other Genx tubers out there doing a good job keeping the faith, for lack of a better term. The video that I was originally going to post, because I filmed these probably a week and a half in advance. So this video is one of the rare ones where I filmed it, then uploaded it, within 24, 48 hours. But the original video that I had recorded to post today was me basically ranting and raving about us not getting any rain. But we've gotten about, in the last 3 weeks, or last week and a half, 2 weeks, we've gotten about 6-8 hours of rain, which is not enough, but it's better than nothing. So maybe as we trottle through September, maybe we'll get some more rain. October, usually we hit our wet season about the middle of October. Second weekend, third Wednesday, somewhere in there. Usually, sometimes it comes earlier, sometimes it comes later, but so that video would kind of be irrelevant. Plus, I did a bonus episode when it was cloudy and rainy and misting and all that good stuff. So that, kind of ruins the continuity and the immersion. So the wind is gusting and blowing real hard off and on, so that's why I'm up under the tree trying to knock some of the wind off the mic so you don't get a bunch of sometimes that's avoidable, sometimes it's unavoidable, but I digress. Let's get into possibly the main objective of this video. On, I want to say the 27th, whatever next Wednesday is, 27th of September 2023, I'm going to probably be going live on YouTube. So I want to start doing kind of live meet and greet type things. I plan on doing it about 12 o'clock Central Standard Time. I'm going to go on, play with the settings, play with what you can and can't, do, what all YouTube has for people that do, when you do the live thing. I don't know if it's coming out on the mic, but there's a blue jay yelling at me. Or just yelling in general, because that's what blue jays do. But I want to do this kind of get to know the fan base or the subscribers. I don't know if calling it a fan base is really accurate or not. I don't know. I'm kind of lost on that one. Hopefully, our temperatures are getting cooler. And hopefully within the next couple weeks, I can get in and start getting some hiking done. I'll throw the GoPro, the mic, and I've got a tiny little tripod that I carry my hiking gear. Sometimes I use it for camera, sometimes I use it for my camera. I have a slew of Nikon bodied cameras, which it's kind of an impromptu thing. I have found in this day and age that camera makes, whether it be a Nikon, Canon, Pentax, Sony, what have you. In the digital age, the company that makes the body of the camera, they're all about the same. They all, the camera itself, are all model to model, year to year, are roughly the same. The two things that make a camera are the lenses, or the glass that's on the front of the camera, and the person taking the picture. I personally like taking pictures, still life type pictures, you know, trees, plants, mushrooms, the occasional squirrel or chicken or rabbit or deer or what have you. Once the weather gets cold and it's going to be hard for me to film outside, I may do a video of just going over different photos I've taken over the years, what I like about them, what I don't like about them, why I like them. But that'd be a wintertime thing here. A wintertime for us in East Texas. Other parts of the world, maybe summertime when it gets too cold for me to actually do a outside video. I prefer the outside videos. I just wished I could get a stereo microphone for this. But I digress. My still cameras, I've got, the lenses I use are slightly better than out of the box or amateur lenses, but not quite as good to be considered professional lenses. If I ever get the money, I would love at some point to get either a Zeiss or a Leopold lens for my Nikons, just because it just would be awesome. But those bad boys start at about $2,500 and only go up. The optics in those, you can get some just insanely beautiful pictures with a Zeiss or a Leopold lens. The lenses that I mainly use on my cameras are mid-range Nikkor or Sigma lenses. They're not the high-end expensive lenses, but like I said, they're just slightly better than an out-of-a-box lens, a kit lens, same thing, or lenses made for amateurs. So yeah, I I do have people or know people that have professional grade lenses, and they can take a piece of 20-year-old digital camera, put a high-end lens on it, and the megapixels, whatever, are almost useless at that point, because with the crisp clarity of those lenses, you just get a phenomenal picture. I was going to segue into something I was thinking about, but my brain got mushy again on me. But no, I'm really looking forward for the cooler weather, for the hiking, share some of the places I like to hike with y'all. Being out in either the state parks or the national forest, it's always really cool. There's just one thing I have to give Texas is that regardless of whatever political party is in power, there's just something inherent to Texans that we treasure our parks and our forests. Even if you get down into areas that are fully enslaved to oil companies, get down to Beaumont or Port Neches or Port Arthur, the Golden Triangle. About the only good things that have come out of that area is probably Janis Joplin and my wife's parents. That's where they grew up. So I got to kind of say that they were good because, well, I married the daughter, and their daughter's a good thing. But even in those areas, they have some beautiful parks, some beautiful national forests all through Texas. State park system, just awesome state park system. So yeah, it is just, you've got this kind of thing that's kind of weird. I don't know if you have that kind of, if other states have those kind of things that seem to be oxymorons or not. If you live outside of Texas, it doesn't matter if you live in the United States or another country. It would be cool to hear about oxymorons like that wherever you are, wherever you live, where you have this emphasis on something beautiful and helpful like a national park or state park, juxtaposed to oil or coal or something like that. It's just, I can see Pennsylvania. My father was born and raised in Pennsylvania in a coal town, but I can see Pennsylvania having that kind of relationship with nature and industry. I don't know for sure, but I could see it. So, like I said, let me swing all the way back around. September 27th. We'll go ahead and make it noon, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, noon, lunchtime. Like I said, I'm going to go live, try to fiddle around, see exactly what the whole live thing entails, try to figure out the ins and outs of that. If you want to pop in and cheer me on, boo me, whatever, that's cool too. I'm always up for a good chat, get to meet and greet type thing. So Until next time, peace.
Hey, it's 10 p.m. Do you know